The day my husband Julian was declared brain dead, his student Lily collapsed in a fit of sobs, begging me not to give up on him. In my first life, I did everything she asked. I sold our home, our cars, everything we owned, just to keep his body functioning. I only discovered later that it was all a charade, a meticulously planned fake death so he could escape a massive malpractice settlement and run away with her. I was the one who paid the price. The victim's family, in their grief and rage, pushed me from a cliff. My body was never found. In this second life, I see everything clearly. If he wants to play dead to escape his responsibilities, then I will gladly help him achieve his noble sacrifice. The moment he was officially declared brain dead, in front of the hospital's board of directors and a scrum of reporters, I pulled out the document he had once used as a grandstanding PR stunt, his anatomical gift donation form. Julian dedicated his entire life to medicine, I announced, my voice trembling with staged emotion. His greatest wish was to become a silent teacher for the next generation of doctors after his death. It's because I love him that I must honor his last wish. I'm donating his body to the medical school. The silence in the ICU was oppressive, broken only by the rhythmic, monotonous beep of the heart monitor. Dr. Julian Hurd lay on the bed, his face a pale, waxy mask, his eyes sealed shut. The color drained from Lily's face. Her expression was frozen. This is an anatomical gift donation form, I declared, slapping the document onto the bedside table. My voice rang with conviction. It has Julian's signature, notarized and legally binding. It's because I love him that I have to honor his final wish. I'm donating his body to the medical school. You want to play dead, Julian? Fine. I'll make sure you become a real specimen, preserved for eternity. The donation form was real. 3 years ago, Julian had orchestrated the whole thing as a publicity stunt to help him get his promotion to associate professor. He'd even had a local news crew interview him. He had laid it on thick, sounding so incredibly righteous. I would rather my body be cut 1,000 times if it meant paving the way for the future of medicine, he had said, looking directly into the camera. He never imagined that the prop from his little performance would be the very thing that sealed his fate. Lily's face was now the color of chalk. Of course, she knew about the form. She was the one who had run the paperwork to the notary's office for him. She was trembling, her eyes darting in terror toward the man on the bed. Beneath the sheets, Julian's fingers twitched violently. I saw it, but I pretended not to. Instead, I rushed forward and clasped his hand, my voice thick with emotion. "Darling, I know you can hear me," I whispered. "Don't worry, I'll make sure your last wish is fulfilled." Just then, the dean of medicine burst in, flanked by a nervous-looking group of hospital administrators. They had been in a panic over the malpractice settlement. But when he heard the news about the body donation, his eyes lit up. This was a godsend. A classic case of turning a disaster into a PR triumph. The negative press from the malpractice suit could be completely overshadowed by the moving story of a brilliant surgeon's ultimate sacrifice for medicine. The dean strode over, grabbing my hands with both of his mustache trembling with excitement. "Dr. Clark, this is a truly selfless act. Truly selfless," he boomed. "Dr. Hurd was the pride of this hospital, a pillar of the medical community. Rest assured, we will give him a send-off worthy of his immense contribution." Lily panicked. If she didn't do something, Julian was going to end up on a dissection table. "Mr. Dean, you can't," she cried, dropping to her knees in a heap. "His body is still warm. This is against protocol. We can't just murder him." She latched onto the dean's leg, smearing tears and snot all over his expensive trousers. I let out a cold, quiet laugh. "Dr. Shaw,